Hi, everybody. This is Christine with Visionary Holistic Solutions, and we are in the fourth chakra today in the chakra series. So, we're going to talk about the heart chakra today. This is ruled by Archangel Raphael, and this has anything to do with your heart, okay? It represents the color green. So it is located just exactly where you would assume it's located, right where your heart would be on your body. All right. And so this is all about love, forgiveness, compassion, self-esteem, the center of unstuck sounds of the subtle body, air element, the circulatory system, the individualized soul, and the emotion of love. So, love means many things to many people. Love must emanate out of us through self-love first before we can begin to pour our love into someone else. Now, forgiveness is a big part of this chakra as well. So if we love ourselves, but we are holding on to something where we cannot forgive somebody else, that would be a huge indicator that our heart chakra might be unbalanced. So that might be something to look into. So the crystal that I have here for the heart chakra, this is aventurine, but any green crystal, I have many that represent the heart chakra. I love all of them, and sometimes I'm called to different ones at different times. So whatever works for you. Again, you can always wear green. This helps you to sort of bring into balance whatever you need for this chakra. If one day you just wake up and you're just feeling like you need a little more love for yourself, put green on. Wear some green crystals. The other thing that you can do is green foods. So this would be broccoli, kale, chard, and any green leafy thing, green beans, things that are green. So with that, how do we know when our heart chakra is balanced or unbalanced? If you can feel this radiating light come out of your heart center, and I say center because the heart is the middle of all of your chakras. So this radiates out and it will travel up and it will travel down. So if your heart is centered and your heart is full of love, whether it is self-love, just radiating love outwards, it tends to actually help bring your other chakras into balance as well. This is where love emanates out of you. So if you've ever had that feeling when you're near somebody and they just tend to put you in a good mood, maybe they radiate positive energy and you can kind of feel that love that comes off of them. This would be a regulated and balanced heart chakra. If it's out of balance, again, we talked a little bit about that. There may be some grief that you're hanging on to, and it does not have to be from this lifetime. Sadly, with the heart chakra, this honestly is the center point, and therefore it affects your whole body. So if there is any residual grief that has not been processed out, I'll give you an example. You could have someone that has passed on, and it may have been hard to understand it. And again, maybe forgiveness comes in with this, but also just to process it and let it go, okay? It could be old relationships. Maybe you were hurt in some old relationship and you haven't quite gone in yet and done the work to forgive that person, forgive yourself. Sometimes it's not anything that you do wrong. Sometimes you just happen to be treated unfairly in situations, and you have to forgive that person and yourself, because sometimes we stay a little longer than we should in situations like that. So forgiveness is what's going to open up your heart chakra. So there is a journal prompt that you can do for this chakra, and it is, how can I be more compassionate with myself? And that to me is all about the forgiveness and the love. If you had a friend that was grieving, how would you treat them? How would you approach them in their situation? Would you kind of dismiss it and say, whatever? Or would you be compassionate and supportive of whatever they're going through? So that same sentiment needs to be done to you as well, okay? Everybody heals in layers, and everybody heals at different points in their life. And everybody also has different journeys and life experiences on our paths. So not everybody handles grief, I'm also getting sorrow, in the same way. Okay, so the biggest thing here is just to have compassion with yourself as you heal your heart. And one of the affirmations that you can say to yourself in this chakra is, I am love and I am loved. And what that is telling yourself is that not only are you love in its entirety, but that you are loved. And it does not have to be from any person on this existence. You are loved from spirit. You are loved by your ancestors, your guardian angels, your archangels. There are so many angelic support systems out there for you that love you unconditionally. And if any of you just haven't felt that in this lifetime, that's okay. Your healing journey is going to be to pour that unconditional love into yourself first. This is radical self-acceptance and self-love. And once you have conquered that, you can then spread it outwards. So that is what I have for you today on the Heart Chakra. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep joining me. We're going to keep going here, and we'll go all the way up to the 7th chakra. Thank you so much for joining me.